Good afternoon. Today is a Wednesday. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Although we had a very late announcement that today is going to be just a Zoom session, I really appreciate your consideration and I really appreciate everyone's attendance this afternoon. So, by the way, for those of you who have not met me yet or do not know me yet, I'm Coach Shannon. I'm one of the coaches here in RGM slash Niner English Cabanatuan branch. And yes, I am your IELTS coach. You can call me Coach Shannon or Ma'am Shannon, whatever you'd like. All right, so today is a continuation of our grammar series. I had the chance to interview a lot of you last Thursday because I was the assigned coach for the speaking one-on-one. And I know a lot of you were forced to attend that one-on-one speaking session because when I first came to the review center, unfortunately, I could not find a list of names. Wala sa inyong gustong magpa-coaching. And that culture has been going on since last year pa. I think the last quarter of the year, yung batch na yon, nagpasimula sila ng isang culture na para bang very hesitant ang lahat or very intimidated to undergo one-on-one speaking coaching. And then one of you, I'm not gonna drop any names, one of you told me during the coaching session last Thursday na parang, oh, yes, ma'am, I think I appreciate that you pushed me to attend the one-on-one coaching today because definitely it seems like it's very helpful for me. Why? Why not? Why wouldn't it be helpful? One-on-one coaching is your opportunity to have a one-on-one evaluation with your coach, tailored just for you. Okay? So your coach is going to identify what your weaknesses are. So we have four grading criterias in speaking and in speaking. Okay, in speaking we have pronunciation, grammar, uh, coherence, vocabulary. Okay. In writing, grammar is also one of the grading criterias. And technically, in listening and in reading, if you do not know the rules of grammar, especially verb tenses, the thing is, you're going to get confused on what kind of answer you're going to supply or give, right? So I encountered a lot of students giving me wrong answers just because they did not understand the tense of the verb that was used in the question. So it's very important for you to know verb tenses. So this is a very long lecture, and I'm afraid we might not be able to cover all of it in one sitting, but I promise you that there's going to be part two of this, whether it's this week or next week. I'll give you further announcement, but grammar three, I like to take it really slow because I want to ensure that everyone's retention is being assured. Okay? So that's why English tenses grammar three is cut into two lectures. Well, I know it's just a minor lecture, but despite the fact that it's a minor lecture, it's actually the foundation of your comprehension, sentence structure, and a lot of other components that will help contribute to higher scores in your IELTS. Okay? So, grammar actually has three major sections, which is past tense, present tense, and future tense. Past, present, future. We all know that. However, under each section, there are more tenses. Okay, so it's a total of 12. We're going to be covering all that. I believe in order for you to process all that information, you need more time. So 2 hours, 2.5 hours wouldn't be enough to process all that and to assure that you got it 100%. That's the reason why I'd like to divide it into two. Okay? And I know whether you tell me or not, grammar is also one of the areas that you feel intimidated with. Can I have a thumbs up from everyone? Because even I'm already a teacher, an English teacher. I'm an English major, actually. I took up Bachelor of Arts in English in the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. And until I started studying this specific lesson, I was still confused with grammar tenses. All right? So that's why I understand how it is to be in your feet. Let's take it slow. Okay, so we're going to first talk about easy topics. Simple present form. Okay, there's a reason why it's called simple because you don't need to change anything in the verb form. It is just written as it is. Okay, that's why it's called simple present form. Or else, if it's not simple, then we would defeat the purpose of it being called simple. You get what I mean, right? So, this is the format. Yeah. You have your verb in simple form, like this. You have your subject, your verb. You speak English. Do you speak English? You do not speak English. Okay, this is the negative form of the sentence. Okay, so as you can see, the simple present form talks about things that are happening in the present. Okay, but when we say present, does it necessarily mean that it's happening at the very moment? It doesn't necessarily mean that it's happening at the very moment. Many rules are applied in the present simple form, and we're going to debunk them one by one. Okay? I will be asking for everyone's participation. So there's only a few of us here, six of you. So I gladly want everyone to participate. Okay? You will be inputting your answers here in the chat thread. Because when we are in our classes, I'm asking you to actually write it on your notebooks or a piece of paper. However, right now, we can't do that. It would be so hard. That's why I want you to chat your answers here. That's for me to check whether you're following or you're learning from it, okay? Okay, so the simple present form of the verb, again, you don't need to change the spelling of the verb anymore unless your subject also changes, okay? So, of course, if your subject is singular, Aaron loves pizza, okay? Loves, you add an S, right? Because baliktad yung rule ng verb at saka ng noun. Pag ang verb, plural, walang S. They love pizza. Okay? But I said, Aaron loves pizza. So, pag singular si verb, may S. Pag plural si verb, walang S. Aaron loves pizza. They love pizza. Okay. So, as you can see here, the first use of the simple present tense is it expresses repeated actions. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's being done at the very moment, but it means that the action is a habit, a hobby, a daily event, or a scheduled event. Something that happens very often. Okay? So, what are your habits, hobbies, daily events? What are those things? Probably brushing your teeth, right? For example, siguro naman meron kayong habit of brushing your teeth every day. I'm hoping that that is a fact. Okay? So, Liz brush or brushes her teeth every morning. Okay. We have our subject, and our subject is Liz. Our subject is the one who does the action. And the action in the sentence is the verb. Okay? So when we say Liz brush or brushes her teeth every morning, it's a repeated action. It's a daily event. It's a habit. So we use the simple present tense of the verb. But now the question is, do you say brush or brushes? Any answers? Si Mariela to. Oh, sabi eh. Sabi ko na nga ba si Mariela na naman? Okay, yes. Sabi ko nga kanina, pag singular si verb, may S or ES. Depende sa kung anong klaseng verb. Sa case na to, ES ang idinagdag natin. Kasi it ends with SH, and if it ends with SH, we add ES. Okay? So, Liz brushes her teeth every morning. Again, what verb form did we use? We use the simple present form. Okay? Now, if we change the subject into the sisters brush their teeth every morning. As you can see, our subject is in plural form because we have more than one sister. The sisters. It's not indicated how many they are, but since we have an S after the word sister, it indicates that it's in plural form. Therefore, our verb must also be in plural form. So the sisters brush their teeth. Of course, babaguhin din natin ang pronoun. It's a very important rule na kung ano yung subject, yun din yung pronoun, plural din ang pronoun na naggagamitin natin, okay? So the sisters brush their teeth every morning. Is this a repeated action? Yes. Is it a daily event? Yes. So therefore, this is a simple present form of the verb. Is it understood? I hope it is. Okay. As you can see here, we have the examples. I play tennis. Syempre, yung word na I, yung subject na I, we all know that even though it's singular, it takes the plural form. So we don't say I plays tennis. Okay? We always say I play tennis. Whether I play tennis every week, 2 times a week, it doesn't matter. It means that I am a regular at playing tennis. It's something that I do often. It's something that I do repeatedly. Okay? And of course, in question form, does he play tennis? Does he play tennis? So gagamitin natin yung word na does. Does he play tennis? In pag singular ang ating subject, okay? Does Anna play tennis? Pwede rin yun. Does Mark play tennis? Does Melissa play tennis? Yes. Pero pag gagawin na nating plural ang ating subject, syempre, mababago na rin ang ating verb. Do they play tennis? Hindi pwedeng does they play tennis. That's grammatically incorrect. So we say, do they play tennis? Okay. Do the boys? Do the boys play? Do the boys play tennis? Yan, tama yan. Okay. So another example over here is this one. The train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. It means that the train will leave whether or not you are at the bus station. bus station tuloy. I mean, train station at 8 a.m. or not. Lalo na sa ibang bansa, sobrang higpit nila sa oras. If you are accustomed to the culture in South Korea, you would know that it is a sin to be late even for 5 minutes. Talagang magagalit sila pag late ka ng 5 minutes. It's either you come there earlier or sharp. Pag sinabing 8 a.m., 8 a.m. Sobrang bastos sa kultura nila na maging late. So what more kung Filipino time ka magpunta 1 hour late, 2 hours late, di ba? Ganyan. Sino nakaka-relate sa Filipino time? Yung mga nag-abroad dito, especially si Melissa kasi galing siya ng South Korea. Ang daldal ko, sorry. Um, Alam mo yun, Melissa, right? Na sobrang higpit ng mga South Koreans pagdating sa oras. They really respect and value time. Okay? So, yes, this is something that happens regularly, or it can be something that does not happen regularly. Like on this sentence here, the train does not leave at 9 a.m. because it leaves at 8 a.m. So, wag kang pa-Filipino time kasi wala kang maaabutang train. Okay? Nakaalis na siya ng 8 a.m. Alright. Again, when you make it into a question, we have a singular verb and a singular subject. When does the train usually leave? So, ma'am, paano mo nalaman na yung word na train yung subject? Because the subject, again, is the doer of the action, right? So, alin yung umaalis? Hindi siya yung train ang pinag-uusapan. Alam niyo ba guys, yung very popular Japanese proverb about it's about trains, but it's actually not about trains. But I think I want to share this for fun fact. I think I really admire how Japanese people think and what they live by kasi naman sobrang ganda ng bansa nila at sobrang disiplinado ng mga tao doon. Kaya naman everything that I learn about Japanese culture, parang I value it and I try to remember it. So there is a Japanese proverb which goes, if you if you get on the wrong train, get off at the next or nearest station. The longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive the return trip will be. And it's not just about trains. This Japanese proverb is not just about trains. It's actually a life advice. It's a life advice, which means discontinue whatever it is you're doing that's delaying you towards something that you know is meant for you. Discontinue whatever it is you're doing that you know will delay you from whatever is meant for you. Whether it's a relationship, a career, a toxic circle, if it's no longer contributing to your mental peace and to the character buildup, just let it go. Okay. Naalala ko lang bigla because the example talks about trains here. But do we understand the first use of the simple present tense, which is applicable when you are mentioning habits, hobbies, daily events, scheduled events, or something that often happens? Is it clear? Okay, now I'd like you to please write down your sentence samples using this first rule of simple present tense. I'm expecting you guys to drop down your answers here. If you're asking me if it's compulsory, yes, it is. It's a must. So please type down now so we can check. Okay, nobody is dropping their answers. I really need them right now. Okay, Caroline, I play mobile games. Does she play mobile games? Perfect. Thank you so much, Caroline. Okay, the others? Alalahanin nyo, kayo ang gumagawa ng marka nyo. Tagabigay lang ako ng score. Charis. Ba't naman biglang ganong entry, ma'am? Late submission means late. Okay. Saan? Guys, where is it na? Where are your answers? I like to play Scrabble. I like to play Scrabble. Does she like to play Scrabble? Okay. Like ang ginamit natin. Okay. Pero ginamitan mo siya ng like to play. Ibang verb tense kasi to. Kasi meron na, I think this goes under transitive. Kasi meron siyang object. Okay? So, simplehan lang muna natin yung sentences natin right now. Like, I play Scrabble every weekend. I play Scrabble every weekend. Does she play Scrabble every weekend? Okay. Yes. So, without any further ado, sa ibang mga lessons, rules na lang bumawi yung iba, okay? But I really appreciate your answers, Caroline and Melissa, and Mariela. O, di ba lagi ako namamali talaga sa name? Di Mariela, nahihiya na ako. Okay, use number 2 is for facts and generalizations. So we are using the simple present tense when we talk about facts and generalizations. Okay. This is very simple. When we say facts, they are information. Okay? It is not important if the speaker is correct about the fact. As long it's a generalization or common knowledge. Common knowledge. Para mas madali niyong maintindihan. For example, cats like milk. We all know in movies, in cartoons, Tom and Jerry, we know that cats are always drinking milk. They love milk. So maybe one of you might ask, what if my neighbor's cat or my cat does not like milk? It's not important if your cat does not love milk. It's a common knowledge. It's a fact that most cats like milk. The weather is so dry and hot in the Philippines. That's a fact. Okay. What else? For example, hmm, Taylor Swift is, okay, sings a wide range of genres. Ma'am, ano yung genres? Pag sinabing genres, types. Okay? For example, she has country music, she has R&B, she has pop. Iba-iba yung genre niya. So, ang ginamit natin, simple present tense again. Because it's a fact that Taylor Swift sings a wide range of genres. Same goes with birds do not like milk. And again, we use do. Do pigs like milk? Pag ginamit natin yung singular form, does that pig likes milk? Mababago rin yung does. Yung pig, aalisin yung S. Yung like, magkakaroon ng S. Does that pig likes milk? Pero pag singular, do, eto, singular. To. Does that pig likes milk? Do pigs like milk? Plural naman tong isa na to. Okay? California is in America. California is not in the United Kingdom. Pwede rin natin gamitin yung negative form. Lalagyan lang natin ng not. Windows are made of glass. Okay, now give me a fact or a generalization, common knowledge that you know about anything, and make sure that you're using the simple present tense of the verb. Okay? Since hindi kayo nag-volunteer, tatawag na lang ako ng names. Laika. Hi, Laika. You can unmute your microphone or you can just type your answer. Okay, Laika? Yeah, that's right. Girls love pink. Gumamit ba siya ng tamang verb form? Yes, tama din. Yes, kasi girls marami. Okay, thank you, Laika. Okay, how about you, Rhea? Rhea, are you there? Queenstown is in New Zealand. Queenstown is not in America. Yes, thank you, Caroline. That is also correct. She used the helping verb is, and it's in simple present. Very good. Okay. More examples. Plants need sunlight to grow. Yes, plants need sunlight to grow. Wow, ang competitive na ng mga sagot nyo ngayon. I love it. Keep them coming. All right. The reason why I'm asking for you to participate and to jot down your answers here in the chat thread is because I want to know if you guys are following with the lesson. And it seems to me that you are. So that's something really good. I am happy. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. So, recap. Simple present simple present tense is used when we are talking about repeated actions, habits, hobbies, daily events, scheduled events, something that happens often. It also expresses that the speaker talks about facts or generalizations. And third use is scheduled events in the near future. Teka, baka malito kayo. Near future, ma'am? Di ba dapat future tense ang gagamitin natin kung near future? Let's listen to this. Speakers occasionally use simple present to talk about scheduled events in the near future. This is most commonly done when talking about public transportation. Ayan, public transportation. Kasi nga, kagaya ng example na binigay kanina, the train leaves at 8 a.m., diba? So, it's a repeated action. It will occur again in the near future. It's repetitive. Kaya naman, hindi kailangan maging future tense. Ang kailangan natin, simple present. The train leaves tonight at 6 p.m. Okay? The train leaves tonight at 6 p.m. Still, we use the simple present tense of the verb, and we use leaves. Okay, and then we also have the bus does not arrive at 11 a.m. It arrives at 11 p.m. Ang verb natin ay arrive. Okay. What are the other scheduled events in the future? It's okay, Rhea. No worries. So, other events in the future. Let's say you have a scheduled examination on Feb. What is it today? Is it the 18th today? Yeah, it's the 18th. 21st is the next schedule. Saturday. Anna takes her test on Saturday. What else? Gawin natin siyang question. When does Anna take her test? Be careful dito, ha? Kapag question, ito lang yung gagawin nating does, and then Anna take her test. Kasi question na siya. Gaya dito, sa example na to. When does class begin tomorrow? Pero pag ginawa natin siyang declarative sentence, the class begins at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Pero since ginamitan natin siya ng when does, syempre, magbabago na yung verb form. Magiging begin na siya. Pero pag declarative sentence, the class begins at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Be careful kasi nakakalito yung part na yan. Pero remember, pag binago na siya sa verb na does or do, does, kailangan mo na rin siyang baguhin after yung pinaka-main verb. Okay? What are other scheduled events that you have in mind? Meron na tayong train, meron na din tayong bus. So dito sa Philippines, what are the public transportations that we use? We can't really say tricycle kasi random lang naman yung wala namang schedule ang mga tricycle, right? Probably jeepney. Okay, jeepneys. Let's make a sentence using jeepneys. Many jeepneys roam around the metro at around 5 p.m. Let's assume that it's only 2 p.m. as of the moment that I'm saying this to you, that many jeepneys roam around the metro. And I'm saying that it is a scheduled thing. It is something that happens repeatedly because the rush hour in the metro is from 5 to 8 p.m., right? In the morning, it's 7 to 9 a.m. And in the afternoon, pag uwian na, it's from 5 to 8 p.m. Many jeepneys roam around the metro at around 5 p.m. Okay, now I want you to drop your sentences. Sorry guys, mali yung spelling ko ng roam. Ganyan pala siya. Many jeepneys roam around the metro at around 5 p.m. Okay, I'd appreciate it if you make your own sentence now and let's check. Maganda yung example na binigay kanina ni Caroline. Ginawa niyang declarative and then positive and negative. And then kanina naman siya din pala, si Caroline din, ginawa niyang declarative and interrogative sentence. So, pwede kayong mag-present ng ganyang different sentence examples para makita natin kung gamay nyo na yung paggamit into a declarative and into an interrogative sentence. I'm waiting for your answers. 1 to 2 minutes before we move on to the next slide. Okay. I hope there are other names except from Caroline and Mariella and si Charity. Okay. The recital starts at 6 p.m. Thank you, Laika. That's a very good one. Mariella, the conference starts at 8 p.m. tonight. Okay. When does the conference start tonight? Okay, very good. Mariella, though, be careful because the word PM already indicates that it's happening in the evening. So it's no longer significant to add the word tonight. You can just say the conference starts at 8 p.m. or pwede rin namang the conference starts at 8 tonight. Or pwede mo rin gawin ganitong format. The conference starts tonight at 8 p.m. Ganun, okay? Pero kapag magkasunod sila, para kasing redundant na siya. Melissa, sobrang ano ah. Dinibdib mo yung Zoom meeting starts at 1 p.m. I'm just kidding. The program runs for 2 hours. The program runs for 2 hours. This doesn't, is it a scheduled event? I would like a time expression which actually signifies that it's a scheduled event. But it's a correct sentence though, Charity. It's just that I would like you to emphasize the use. Use number 3, which is scheduled events. Okay? Okay, so far, magaling sa grammar tong batch na to. Sa ngayon, pag nasa lesson tayo, pagdating sa one-on-one, sana i-apply, okay? Kasi isa sa mga inspiration ko kung bakit ito yung topic natin this Wednesday is because last coaching session ng Thursday last week, marami akong napansin na maraming students sobrang hirap pagdating sa grammar structure. Nalilito, naguguluhan, hindi mapakali. Huy, parang iba na yun. Okay. So, thank you so much. Mukhang nagets naman na ng lahat. Let's move on now to the next one. Use number 4. Bakit kasi may ganito pa si Zoom? Hindi ako natutuwa. Hindi ko na alam saan ko siya ilalagay. Okay. Use number 4 is for something that's happening now. Pero, we're using non-continuous verbs. Okay? Speakers sometimes use the simple present to express the idea that an action is happening or is not happening now. This can only be done with non-continuous verbs and certain mixed verbs. So let me give you a list of non-continuous verbs. Um, there are different categories. Verbs of opinion, believe, know, understand, remember, forget, mean, agree. I believe you. You don't say, I am believing you. You say, I believe you. Ibig sabihin na to, ngayon, naniniwala ako sa'yo na kaya mo. I believe you. Okay? Or naniniwala ako na totoo yung sinasabi mo. Okay? Verbs of emotions such as love, hate, like, prefer, need, want, care. Verbs of possession, have, own, belong, possess. Verbs of senses, see, hear, smell, taste, seem, appear. These are all under the category of non-continuous verbs. Okay? So, actions that are signifying that something is happening at the very moment. Let me give you more examples here. I am here now. I am here. This is a simple present tense. Kasi hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin I is here or I are here, di ba? Am lang ang pwedeng i-partner sa I. Hindi sila inseparable na sila, okay? But we do know that when we use singular pronouns such as she, he, it, we use the verb is, and it's in simple present. And then when we have plural pronouns, we use the verb are. They are, we are. Okay? I am here now. She is not here now. Yes. It can also express negative. She is not here now. And we also have he needs help right now. He needs help right now. He does not need help now. He has his passport in his hand. Do you have your passport with you? I'm assuming that's the word there. Right? Tama. With you. Okay. Um, Let me drop some more examples. Bago tayo pumunta sa next present tense, we're going to give some more examples of use number 4. So we have, I believe you. She knows the answer. Anna agrees with Richard. I don't need to put the word now to say that it's happening at the very moment. Okay? If iintindihin nyo yung message implied sa mga sentences na to, it already means that it's something that is happening in the present or currently. Okay? I believe you. She knows the answer. Anna agrees with Richard. The flower appears fresh. Pwede ring, the flower looks fresh. Pwede ring, your dish tastes quite savory, quite salty. Makikain na nga lang, pinintasan pa. Charis. Your dish tastes quite salty. So, tastes. Right? Tsaka hindi mo naman sasabihin tong mga sentences na to kung hindi siya nangyayari at the very moment. Again, let me remind you, we're still talking about the simple present tense. When we say present, it's happening at the very moment. Okay? So, drop down your sample sentences. Hindi ko yan buburahin. In the comment section. Chat thread pala. Isa pa lang. Sige, magbibigay pa ako ng iba pang verbs. Want. I want ice cream. O, di ba? It's a very simple sentence, but it shows that I want ice cream now. I want ice cream at the very moment. Mixed verbs. Okay, so now if we talk about mixed verbs, ito yung has, I am, is, yung example sa nakalagay dito sa kabila. All right, so we have, I agree with you. Thank you, Charity, that you agree with me. Kasi if not, I think I have to kick you out of this Zoom meeting. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, Melissa, you're the most genuine person that I've ever met, you know? Sabi niya, you look beautiful. I am assuming that you're pertaining to me. Just kidding. The cheesecake tastes sweet and creamy. Okay, the cheesecake tastes sweet. Yes, that's right. It tastes sweet. And it's creamy. Because being creamy is not a flavor, it's a texture. A texture that you feel in your mouth, right? It's creamy. But the taste is sweet. I want a new ukulele. Tama ba yung pag-pronounce ko ng ukulele? Or ang arte masyado? So, Laika, do you really play this instrument? Melissa, 10 points ka agad. Kay Lord. Kay Lord! Hindi pala sa akin. Oh, wow, Laika. Sample naman ng ukulele mo. Okay, so let's do a recap. Just for me to make sure that you remember all the uses of the simple present tense. Again, we use the simple present form when we're talking about things that are happening repeatedly, repeated actions. Your habits, your hobbies. So pag tinanong ka ni examiner, can you tell me about your hobbies? I like to play badminton. I like traveling. I enjoy traveling. I am into traveling. Facts or generalizations? For example, we are a family of 4. I am a nurse. I'm studying. I'm a student. Scheduled events in the near future? The train leaves tonight at 6 p.m. And of course, occurrences that are happening at the moment or at the state, at the current state. Okay, before we move on to present continuous, you can go on a short toilet break if you'd like. Just a short one, 2 to 3 And just like that, we are back. All right, now we're going to talk about the present continuous form. From the name itself, it's an action that is being expressed in the present, but it's also continuously happening. That's why hindi na ganon kasimple ang form ng verb natin. Ito yung formula. You use the helping verb am, is, are, depending on your subject. Syempre, I. You use am for I am. As I said earlier, it's inseparable already. Pag sinabing inseparable, hindi na sila mapaghihiwalay. Okay? So, is used. Sige, tingnan natin kung gising pa, ha? Kailan ginagamit yung is? Kapag si subject ay, fill in the blanks. When your subject is blank, you use is. Plural or singular? Yes, Caroline, that's right. Therefore, you use are when your subject is in plural form. Okay, very good. So, examples here, you are watching TV. Ma'am, bakit yung you? Gagamitan natin ng are. Isang tao lang naman yung you. Because, actually, the word you is considered both singular and plural because sometimes the word you can pertain to the crowd. You are all welcome to this event. So I'm saying you to the crowd, but I'm also pertaining to them as a whole, as a united form. Okay? So, yung word na you, hindi natin siya i-consider na gagamitin ng is. Gagamitan ng is. It's always used with are. You are. Okay? Are you watching TV? You are not watching TV. So positive, negative, and question form. Use number one. Use the present continuous with normal verbs to express the idea that something is happening now. Something is happening now at this very moment. Pwede rin namang it's not happening now. Okay? What are you doing now? If you can express your thoughts into what we are doing right now, you already use the present continuous form of the verb. I am attending an IELTS lecture, right? You are learning English now. It can't be any more appropriate. This sentence is the most appropriate in your current situation. You are learning English now. Pwedeng you are not learning English now, or are you learning English now? Okay. Can you describe something that you are doing now at this very moment? Nabigay ko na yung example kanina na I am attending an IELTS online lecture. Kahit walang now, word na now, you don't necessarily need to put the word now. Basta ginamit mo yung helping verb, am, is, are, and then verb plus ing. Ibig sabihin nun, nagamit mo ng tama ang present continuous form. I am taking down notes. Yes, Caroline, that is a very smart thing to do. I am taking down notes. All right. Pwede ring I am having iced coffee. Yes, I have my iced coffee here with me because a lecture wouldn't be complete without one. Okay, I'm having iced coffee. I am learning. The boys are picking some apples. The pupils are participating in class. Dagdagan natin ng actively. Di porket dinagdagan natin ng word in between, hindi na yun yung tamang format, ha? Kasi ang dinagdag ko lang naman na word ay, ano to? Adverb or adjective? Sige nga. Nalihis tayo ng topic eh, no? The pupils are actively participating in class. Remember, an adjective is a noun that modifies, is a verb. Sorry. An adjective is a word that modifies the noun. And an adverb is a verb that modifies the verb. So actively is an adverb. The pupils are actively participating in class. I am playing fidgets. I am listening. Charity, I appreciate that. I am... Melissa naman, oh. Craving ko din yan eh. Nang inggit pa si Melissa. Okay. Puro I am yung examples nyo. Gamitan nyo naman ng ibang subjects like the boys, the pupils. Pwede rin namang Henry is collecting garbage at the beach. Okay? Refrain from using examples with I am kasi sobrang simple naman yun. Gamitan nyo naman ng are tsaka is. Subjects, plural or singular subjects. My daughter is sleeping in her crib. Oh, that's nice. Sakto pala yung klase natin right now, Melissa. Oras pala ng tulog ng anak mo. Okay. Anyone else who would like to give an example using is are? Shannon is teaching us now. Okay. Talaga namang maparaan ng mga students sa pag-isip ng mga sentence samples, no? The students are watching you. My gosh, this is a bit creepy though. The students are watching you. Nakakapanood ko to ng mga serial killer documentaries, no? Iba na yung dating sa akin ng mga ganyang sentences. Like, someone is watching you. I'm just kidding. But I understand, Mariela. Don't worry. Wag mo nang pansinin ang mga side comments ko. Tama. As long as tama yung paggamit nyo ng verb, nag-agree yung subject tsaka yung verb nyo, and pasok sa present continuous with normal verbs. Salute. Okay. Pinapractice ko na kayo sa madadaling part kasi para mamaya handa yung utak nyo sa mahihirap na part, okay? Time check, it's 2:22 in the afternoon. We will finish this session at 3:30. So, kapit lang. Mahaba-haba pa ang ating pagsasamahan ngayong tanghali. Tanghali, hapon na pala. I wonder, what do you guys do when you're at home and not having a Zoom lecture with me? What do you usually do at this hour of the day? Do you take a nap? Or are you busy with other stuff? If I were to answer the question, even though I'm the one asking it actually, I'd be watching Netflix. Kasi my online job starts at around 5 p.m. and it ends at around 11:15 in the evening. So Yung umaga ko, very free pa siya. And then, during the afternoon, I just chill bago ma-stress sa mga students. Yan. How about you guys? What do you do? Oh, yung iba sa inyo, working kayo eh, no? So, baka nasa shift kayo, sleeping. I'm working at night. Ah, siguro VA to si Charity. Pag working at night, VA agad. Oh, you're in the BPO industry. So, you do have a ito pala yung tamang time for you, no? Para sa lectures. Kasi ibig sabihin, tulog ka hanggang tanghali. Aha, I see. So, kaya pala si Charity, ngayon ko lang din siya nakitang umattend ng Zoom meeting. Kasi tulog pala siya pag 9 a.m. onwards pa. Okay, I get it. Okay, so use number two, longer actions in progress now. Ngayon, huwag kayong malito. This is an action that is still being done, pero in progress pa siya. Meaning, hindi pa siya natatapos. Okay, again, don't get confused. Iisa-isahin natin yan. In English, now can mean this second, today, this month, this year, this century, and so on. Hindi ibig sabihin ng now as in ATM. Alam niyo yung ATM, right? At the moment. Ginagamit ng mga Gen Zs yung term na yan. Um, like you use it in a caption on Facebook as well, right? ATM. Yan. So, pwede rin naman that the action is in the process of doing a longer action. However, might not be doing it at this exact second. For example, gusto ko yung pinakasimpleng example na makaka-relate ng lahat. I am taking up IELTS review. Wait lang. Pag tinanong ba kayo ng examiner, are you currently working or studying? Tama bang isagot? I am taking up an IELTS review. Grammatically speaking, this is an accurate sentence. Kasi the review will last for how many months? Depending on you, of course. Depending on your current initial level. So, ideally, a review lasts for 3 to 4 months. Pero if you began with a low level in English proficiency, it might take you 6 to 12 months, which is okay. Kaya nga 1 year ang validation ng ating review payment. Diba? Because you can take your time. Especially some of you are still working while studying. So, tama bang isagot ang I am taking up an IELTS review sa tanong na, are you currently working or studying? Sige, lahat sumagot ng yes or no. Without any reasons, just answer yes, no. I'm waiting, guys. Caroline, yes. Melissa, no. Laika, no. Mariella, no. Rhea, no. Okay. Nagsisi bigla si Caroline na nag-yes siya. So do you think that the majority of your answers, the majority is correct? At tama kaya si Caroline sa pagsagot niya ng yes? Okay? Remember, everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. Okay lang naman. Pero, kaya mo bang harapin ang consequences ng pag-disclose mo ng fact na nagre-review ka for IELTS? Okay? Okay lang naman na sagutin to. Pero kaya mo bang i-face yung consequences? Because the moment you reveal the fact that you are reviewing for IELTS, you're preparing for IELTS, you're taking up an IELTS review, this is the moment wherein the examiner will actually start giving you harder questions. Mas hihirapan niya yung mga tanong kasi iisipin niya na, okay, you've been preparing for this. It means that you know a lot already about IELTS. So I am assuming that you could answer all my questions right now. So, ile-level up niya ngayon yung mga tanong sa'yo, pahihirapan ka niya sa mga tanong, pero ang goal lang natin ay maitawid natin ang interview ng matiwasay. So, kaya kung ayaw mong mahirap ang mga tanong na itatanong sa'yo ng examiner, wag mo nang aminin na nagtitake ka ng IELTS review. Although, this is a grammatically correct structure. Okay? Okay, for example, I have already graduated. I already have my bachelor's degree and I'm aiming for higher education. So, I can say I am taking up a master's degree in whatever your major is. Okay? This is a longer action that is in progress now. Ibig sabihin nito, hindi ko pa kumpleto hindi pa ako nakaka-graduate. I don't have a master's degree yet. Okay? I'm still taking it up. It's in the process, but it's ongoing. All right? I'm studying to become a dentist. I'm reading the book Tom Sawyer. So most probably, the person speaking here has began reading the book. Pero nandun pa lang siya sa 433rd page. Yung book ay merong 1,000. Pinahihirapan ko pa talaga yung sarili ko. 5 pages. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa niya nare-reach yung last page ng book. Kaya, I am reading the book Tom Sawyer. Hindi necessarily ibig sabihin nito na ngayon siya nagbabasa. Ibig sabihin lang nito na sinimulan niyang basahin tong book na Tom Sawyer at nandun pa lang siya sa almost kalagitnaan ng book. That's why it's called present continuous because it pertains to longer actions that are in progress. Is it understood? Okay. More examples. Okay. Joyce, singular. So, ang gagamitin natin ay is working with FFED Corporation. It means Joyce contract is still ongoing. She's working with them. Not na, hindi ibig sabihin na nasa office siya ngayon at nagtatrabaho. Ibig sabihin nun, employed siya under this corporation. It's still in progress. Okay? Jonathan and his employees So, sino gustong mag-explain nitong situation ni Jonathan and his employees? Assuming Jonathan is a criminal case investigator. Okay, I'm not gonna ask for volunteers. I'm gonna ask someone now. Okay, so Mariella, could you please unmute your microphone?
Jonathan and his employees are studying a criminal case in Ohio. So, bale ma'am, hindi pa po tapos yung investigation. Currently, nag-undergo pa sila ng investigation.
Yes, that's right. Ang seryoso nung pagkakasabi ni Mariela na parang totoong-totoo yung mga pangyayari. Thank you so much, Mariela. So, yun, naintindihan ba ng lahat? Now, I want you to write down your own sample sentence kasi alam ko hindi madali itong use number two, pero I'd appreciate it kung makapag-provide kayo ng sentences right now. So, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your sentences, guys. Okay. This is a very good sentence, Mariela. Thank you. How about the others? There's 5 of you who have not submitted your answers yet. It doesn't have to be as complicated as the sentences that I provided earlier. It can be as simple as these sample sentences here. So don't be afraid to give your answers, guys. Pwede ring, I am watching a Netflix series. For a fact, we know that Netflix series cannot be finished in one sitting, right? Pwedeng, depende yon sa kung gaano kayo ka-addict. Kasi ako, I finished this series in one day. So, parang 8 episodes yata yon, 1 hour per episode. Natapos ko siya ng isang araw. Erica is learning to play pickleball. Okay, pickleball is a game and you don't need the determiner anymore, but this is a good sentence. Erica is learning to play pickleball. She's in her learning phase. So yes, this is correct, Laika. Thank you. Tanggalin mo lang yung word na kasi hindi siya necessary. Charity is preparing the presentation for tomorrow's meeting. Okay, so not yet done with the presentation. Still working and preparing for it. Okay, thank you. That's a good sentence as well. So okay, clear naman tong rule na to. So use number one is for situation or for events that are happening now at the very moment. And then use number two are for events that are happening and pertaining to longer actions that are in current progress. And use number three is for the near future. Speakers use the present continuous to indicate that something will or will not happen in the near future. Isa din to sa mga use ng simple present. If you remember earlier, right? So, pwede mo rin gamitin yung present continuous when you're expressing events that something will or will not happen in the near future. I am meeting some friends after work. I am not going to the party tonight. Is he visiting his parents next weekend? Isn't he coming with us tonight? Okay, ano yung pinagkaiba nila? Me, present simple. Or simple present. Balikan natin. Okay, itong si simple present, pwede din siyang gamitin when you're expressing things that happen in the near future. Pero take note that it's a scheduled event. Scheduled event in the near future. If you compare it to present continuous, we are still talking about the present. We are still talking about the near future. However, hindi siya scheduled event. Okay? Do you see the difference? Let me just stand up for a second. Kasi baka sabihin nyo, Ma'am, kala ko ba kanina sabi mo pwedeng gamitin si simple present sa near future? If the event is scheduled, yes, pwede. But, gagamitin naman natin si present continuous in the near future. Whether you're expressing something that is scheduled or not, you can use the present continuous. Okay? More examples of present continuous expressing near future. I am going to the gym after this session. I'm going to the gym after this session. Glenda is attending a party, an office party this weekend. Glenda is attending an office party this weekend. She is taking her IELTS exam next weekend. Again, as I said, the present continuous is used whether or not the event is scheduled in the near future. Whether or not. Pero si simple present, it expresses something that is scheduled, only scheduled in the near future. The doctor is seeing patients at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Okay. We are flying to Singapore on Sunday. I am dating Okay. These are the sample sentences which express present continuous. Does everybody understand? If you like, you can also provide your sentences. I forgot to add this. Present continuous. Okay? All right. Use number 4. The present continuous is used for repetition and expression of irritation with the use of the word always or constantly. It expresses the idea that something is irritating or shocking. Okay? It's a little bit similar to the simple present tense, but there's difference in the form. Kasi may ing. Okay? So, kaya natin nilalagyan ng always at saka constantly because it expresses the idea that something irritating or shocking often happens. She's always coming to class late. He's constantly talking. I wish he would shut up. I don't like them because they are always complaining. Okay, what is something irritating to you? Na pwede mong gamitin yung word na always at saka constantly. Ito makaka-relate ang mga momshi at yung mga may mga asawa dyan. My husband is always cramming what he does or cramming at work. My husband is always leaving his clothes on the floor. Diba? Usually, men are so unorganized. Pwede naman you're pertaining to that person. You are always nagging me. Present continuous. It expresses something that happens continuously at present. You're always nagging me. Ang sagot naman sa'yo ng asawa mo kasi nga, nagrereklamo ka that he is always leaving his laundry on the floor when the basket is just next to it. How on earth is that a humane thing to do, right? Rhea, may personal na hugot na yata ang mga sample mo, ha? Okay, we can switch things up a little bit with this sentence. So you can say, is constantly irritating me with his sermons. My old man is constantly irritating me with his sermons. Perfect. Nato ngayon. Okay? Ano pa? Pwede ring, it is always raining in July. It is always raining when we plan a trip. They are always making noise at night. Okay? Any other people who would like to drop their answers? Okay, again, before we move on to the present perfect form, balikan natin si present continuous. Ang format natin ay I am, he or she is, they, we are, depending on your subject. And then present participle, which means the verb has an ing, which pertains to continuous action. Use number one, it pertains to actions that are happening at this very moment or now. And then use number two, longer actions in progress, near future, whether it's scheduled or not scheduled, and repetition and irritation with the word always. Now let's move on to present perfect form. This time around, our format is has or have. Ay, teka, may humahabol. My old man is constantly computing the expenses. Okay. Sabi nga nila, kung ayaw mo ma-stress, huwag nang mag-compute. Spend lang ng spend, right? Okay. Money will come and go anyways, right? Okay, I'm just kidding. So, present perfect form, the helping verb that we're going to use here is the helping verb has or have plus past participle. So you have seen that movie many times. Have you seen that movie many times? You have not seen that movie many times. Anna and Brenda have been friends since high school. Have been friends. No, wait lang, hindi. Wala pa. Have been friends for a long time. Okay. So use number one when we're using the present perfect. The action happened at an unspecified time before now. It's very important to take note of this. That the action happened in an at an unspecified time before now. So the exact time is not important. Kaya na example na sinabi ko kanina. Anna and Brenda have been friends for a very long time. It doesn't mention how long they've been friends. Pero ang ginamit ko lang na expression ay for a very long time. Meaning matagal na silang magkaibigan. Matagal na silang nagpaplastikan. Charis. Okay? So you cannot use the present perfect with specific time. Okay? Cannot use with specific time expressions such as hindi mo pwedeng gamitin tong yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, when I was a child, when I lived in Japan, at the moment, one day, etc. Okay? Hindi mo siya pwedeng gamitan niyang expressions na yan. Ang pwede mo lang gamitin na time expressions sa present perfect ay etong mga to. Ever, never, once, many times, several times, before, so far, already, yet. Ibig sabihin ng unspecified. The word specific is the root word of this word. Pag sinabing specific, may binigay na oras. So, pag ginamitan natin ng prefix na on, it makes it the opposite. So, ibig sabihin, walang specific na oras na pinangyarihan ng krimen. Charis. Hindi. What I mean is, yun nga, walang exact time. You have to take note of this and I am emphasizing this the best way I can kasi sa mga susunod na tenses, may mga rules na kabaliktaran nito. So pay attention on this rule, okay? So unspecified time before now. I have seen that movie 20 times. Ma'am, kala ko ba unspecified? Nakalagay 20 times. Yes! Nakaspecify kung ilang beses, pero hindi nakaspecify kung kailan. Kung kailan niya pinanood. Kasi pag sinabi kong, I have seen that movie, I have seen that movie, I saw that movie last night. Yun yung specified time. Okay? I saw that movie last night. Pero past tense na yon. Andito pa tayo sa present perfect. Okay? So the present perfect use number one pertains to the fact that you can use this tense when you're talking about things and you're not mentioning the specific time that it happened. I think I have met him once before. Pero since hindi nga niya matandaan kung kailan, basta ang natatandaan niya lang, nagkita na sila nitong taong to once in the past. Hindi lang siya sure kung kailan. Okay? There have been many earthquakes in California. Kung mapapansin nyo, ito ang ating passport, tama ba? Past participle. Seen, met, been, traveled, read, climbed. Okay? May mga words na hindi pwedeng lagyan ng ed para gawing past participle. Kasi mayroon tayong tinatawag na irregular verbs like met, cut, cut, cut. Put, put, put. Diba? Hindi siya nag-change. Alright. Mm, let me give you more examples of this one. Rhea. Rhea, di ba mahilig kang mag-travel? So, Rhea, can you tell us which countries have you been to or which places have you been to? If you answer that question correctly, magagamit mo tong present perfect tense ng tama. Or anyone in the group right now who has been to any other place aside your hometown. I have been to. My family has or have been to Japan. My family has been to Japan. The word family is one unit, so it's used as a singular. That's why we use has. You can make simpler sentences without mentioning any time expressions, ha? Like, I have been to Seoul. She has traveled to Paris. Andy has been to Singapore. Anna has visited the United States. Okay, Rhea, I have visited. I have, pag meron na tayong visited, wala nang been. So, mamili ka. I have been to several Asian countries. Tama ba, Rhea? Or pwede rin namang, I have visited several Asian countries. Pwede rin ganyan. Or mas safe tong sagot na to. Or pwede rin, I have been um okay, wait. I have been to 9 countries. Charity. Ang sagot ni Charity, I have been to 9 countries. Ang sagot naman ni Caroline, I have been to 10 countries. Uy, may competition dito. Charis. My brother have traveled to Hong Kong many times. My brother, okay. Your brother is only one person? So, Caroline, the verb that you have to use is has. Okay, my brother has traveled to Hong Kong many times. Yes, Rhea. That's right. We have visited Macau once. Mariela. Kaya yan, pag-usapang travel, nagiging active ang lahat. Rhea, nakapunta ka na pala ng UK? What did you do in the UK, Rhea? Hindi mo pa sa akin yan nagchichika. Optional yung pagsagot mo. Okay, so far, everyone has got it right naman. You expressed your sentences in present perfect tense without any indication of time. So that's good. All right. Under that rule, there is topic number one, which is experience. I have been to France. This sentence means that you have had the experience of being in France. So maybe you have been there once or several times. This second one is I have been to France 3 times. It means you can add the number of times at the end of the sentence. Oh, okay. All right. I have been to France 3 times. I have never been to France. It makes it negative. It means that you have not had the experience of going to France. So, very easy lang naman ang paggamit ng present perfect tense. I have the experience of. Wow, ang dami niyo naman na palang napuntahan. Ako, dalawa. Maraming places sa Philippines pero outside the country, dalawa pa lang. Ay, tatlo pa lang. Yung dalawa, layover flight pa. Mhm. Si ano, 9 countries na daw yung napuntahan ni Charity. She is indeed a wanderlust. Wanderlust. Do you know this word, guys? Okay. So, when you want to share the experience, your experience about something, you just use the present perfect tense. I have been to Boracay. I have been to Boracay once. I have never been to Boracay. Pwede rin namang hindi travel. Pwede rin namang, let's say, food. I have tried that dish. I have tried lobster and king crab boil many times. I have eaten at various restaurants throughout my lifetime. Let's say yung topic is food. What kind of cuisine is your favorite? I have. I have tried a wide range of cuisines throughout my lifetime, but my native cuisine, which is Filipino cuisine, still is my favorite. I am very much accustomed to eating Filipino food as I grew up in the Philippines and I was raised in a traditional home. Ganun, okay? Para lang mapahaba mo yung sagot mo. Okay. Understood na tong topic number one, which is experience, right? Okay, si present perfect, nakakalito man siya, pero may purpose siya. It's to talk about your experiences. I have been married. Sa Amerika kasi, simple na lang sabihin, I have been married Three times. Diba? Okay, changes over time. We often use the present perfect to talk about change that has happened over a period of time. You have grown since the last time I saw you. The government has become. Ayan, have, has, indicators yan na ang ginagamit pa rin natin ay present perfect. Tsaka yung past participle form ng mga verbs. Japanese has become one of the most popular courses at the university since the Asian Studies program was established. My English has really improved since I moved to Australia. Okay, so sa mga sentences na gagawin nyo ngayon, which describe change over time, please use our format, have, has, and then si past participle ng verb. Okay? It's either my ed or yun nga, yung depende siya sa kung regular verb ba siya or irregular verb. Okay, I'll be waiting for your answers dito sa chat thread. Okay? Parang walang naglalakas loob. My English has really improved. Okay. Isipin niyo kung ano yung mga changes na nangyayari sa buhay niyo nowadays. Nasa ang phase ba kayo ng buhay niyo? So if I were to give an example, I would say that I have become more mature in my finances now that I'm in my early 30s. Buuin na natin. I have become more mature in my finances now that I'm in my 30s. O, ano yung isipin niyo kung ano yung mga changes. Mag-self-evaluation tayo ngayon at try nating magbigay ng konting motivation sa sarili natin na, oo nga, may mga pagbabago din naman ako sa sarili ko. Hindi naman ako stagnant na tao. So, yes, I'm waiting for your answers, guys. I have more blurry eyes than my last eye checkup. Um, Hinahanap natin, Rhea, yung past participle form ng verb mo. So, I have plus verb. Okay? Past participle. So, I have worsened. Hindi kasi pwedeng I have blurred. I have worsened my eye condition. I have worsened my eye condition throughout the past years. Okay, anybody else? Like singular form to, so ano ang gagamitin? Have or has? Has ulit. My body has changed a lot. Okay? Unless dalawa yung katawan mo. Oh my gosh, nahahati mo siya sa dalawa paghating gabi, Laika. Sagutin mo to. Charis. Laika. My skills has... My skills? Okay, Mariella. Skills is in plural form, so have. My skills have. Ang nakikita kong problema sa inyo ngayon ay subject-verb agreement. My skills have improved since I practice my profession. Okay, Rhea. Okay, I understand. That's why I'm here. The government has become more interested in the agriculture sector. Ano ba? Okay, nilakihan ko na at nahihirapan na ako dun sa maliit. Parang na-blurry na rin yung vision ko. The government has become more interested in the agriculture sector. Perfect ang sentence mo, Caroline. Subject verb agreement. Agreement? Check. Present perfect tense? Check. Has plus past participle? Check. So perfect ang sentence ni Caroline. Okay? Time check, time check. Anong oras na, guys? Oh, malapit na mag 3:30. Matatapos na tayo eventually. Yay! I'm excited. Excited to do nothing. Just kidding. Okay, topic 3, accomplishments. Okay. We often use the present perfect to list the accomplishments of individuals and humanity. You cannot mention a specific time. Again, paulit-ulit sinasabi na pag ginagamit mo ang present perfect, hindi ka pwedeng gumamit ng specific time. You cannot mention a specific time, okay? Hmm. So, isip tayo ng mga accomplishments natin. Kung kanina nag-isip tayo ng mga changes over time, whether negative or positive, ngayon mag-focus lang tayo sa positive changes or mga na-accomplish na natin sa life. Sige, parang ito yung inaantay yung pagkakataon sa buhay niyo para palalahanan kayo na meron kang progress. Alam nyo, don't disregard whether may nagagawa kang progress sa sarili mo, whether it's small progress or big progress, it matters. Whatever it is, if you feel like you're improving and you're moving steps forward, it's an accomplishment, it's a progress. Sa mata ng tao kasi ang progress, ibig sabihin nun, financial breakthrough, a new business, a new house, a new car. Pero in my eyes, as an educator, as a coach, as a teacher, I believe that your little progress in life matters because those little steps will eventually help you reach your dream job, dream career, your dreams in general. So, pag-usapan naman natin ng mga accomplishments natin. Sige. Let's make this a good feel lecture. Okay? Ako, kasi personally, aaminin ko sa inyo, I do feel insecure sometimes. I do feel like I'm being left behind when I start comparing myself to others. Kaya naman, tara, let's uplift each other right now. I-jot down nyo dito yung mga accomplishments nyo. So, ano ba yung mga, since kakasimula pa lang din naman ng 2026, sa tingin ko wala pa akong masyadong nagiging accomplishments. Pero, let's refer to the past years, let's say 2025. Okay, pwede ring I have grown to be a more efficient IELTS coach. It's an accomplishment for me. I have discovered a greater purpose in life. Okay, your turn, guys. Parang walang gustong sumagot or nag-iisip pa talaga kayo. Wow, Mariella! Kailan? I'm so happy for you. Wow. Wow. Charity has accomplished her goal of stepping into a leadership position. Okay. So si Charity, wait lang. Charity, ano pala yung work mo? Could you share it with us? I have expanded my businesses. Parang ang personal talaga ng mga atake ng mga sagot ni Rhea eh, no? Parang it's her way of participating in class, but at the same time, Rhea is also venting out her life. Just tama naman tong first sentence. I have expanded my businesses. I have expanded my businesses. Whoa! Okay. Sige, i-highlight natin isa-isa. Customer service coach. Sabi niya kanina she works in the BPO industry. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Charity. I have handled my manic episodes well. Lagyan natin ng episodes. Okay? Since I'm assuming that series siya. Tama ba, Laika? Because healing is not linear. That's really good, Laika. I'm proud of you. Caroline has written numerous news articles for government agencies. Caroline, are you a journalist? Wow! Uy, ito talaga yung kinakatuwa ko sa trabaho ko. I do meet a lot of people with different walks of life. And may mga taong like sobrang nakakabilib talaga yung mga accomplishments. Like kayo, right now. Somebody is an entrepreneur here, a leader, a coach, postgraduate, master's degree. Postgraduate ba yung doctorate degree ba yun or master's? Sorry, nalilito ako ah. Uh-huh. Someone has achieved higher education. Someone has, para tayong nagtutusok sa accomplishment cake. Right now. Alam niyo ba yun? Achievement cake. Someone is being more, has showing more progress in mental health. So I think that's really good. Like, okay, wow. I love your answers. Very girl power ang atake ng ating members ngayon, participants ngayon sa Zoom. Nakakabilib. And we're all girls. We're all women right now. Okay. Ano ba bang accomplishment ko? Siguro, an accomplishment for me is to realize that I have been focusing on something not worth my time last 2025. And this 2026, early on the year, I started letting go of the things that do not contribute anymore to my career buildup and to my personal life. It's like those things that were dragging me down, I slowly let go of them. Again, it's not linear. Your progress is not linear. Unti-unti yan talaga. Pero the moment you realize that you have to let go of certain people or things in life, that's the moment when your vision, your goals become more clear. And I feel like it's a simple accomplishment for me, but it means a lot because it means I have a fresher vision of what I want for myself in the near future. Okay? So, topic 4, it pertains to uncompleted action you are expecting. Madali na lang to. It pertains to actions which we expected to happen but have not happened yet. So, James has not finished his homework yet. Susan hasn't mastered Japanese. Ito naman ngayon yung kabaliktaran ng accomplishments. Kasi ito pa yung mga bagay na hindi mo pa na-accomplish or nako-complete. So, basically, it's just using the negative form, adding the word not or the contraction hasn't, haven't. Ganun pa rin naman yung structure, has or have, and then past participle. Ang kaibahan lang, ginawa mong negative yung sentence. Topic 5, multiple actions at different times. So, talk about several different actions which have occurred in the past at different times. It suggests that the process is not complete and more actions are possible. So, as you can see here on the first example, the army has attacked that city 5 times. So, present perfect siya because this sentence means there is an ongoing war. The attacks have been done, but they are still at present. It means the war is not over. I have had 4 quizzes and 5 tests so far this semester, but the semester has not ended yet. Okay? Pwede pang magkaroon ng more quizzes and more tests. We have had many major problems while working on this project. We have had many major problems while working on this project. So the project is still ongoing at posible pang magkaroon ng more problems in the near future. Okay, any questions about topic 5? Okay, and wala nang topic 6, pero ito lang yung a few reminders. So, pag-uusapan natin tong used to. Sige, tatapusin ko siya dito. Okay? We will continue present perfect continuous. Kailangan kong matandaan tong part na to para alam kung saan tayo magtutuloy sa susunod. Okay? Okay. Time expressions means, ito lang siya. In the last year, in the last month, in the last week. Pero, kung mapapansin nyo, these time expressions do not express any specific time in the past. Ang pinapakita niya lang, time expression siya, pero hindi nakalagay last April 13th. Hindi. Walang specific, okay? Always remember when you are using the present perfect tense, you should not use any specific time. Okay? And then, this is really important. Last year and in the last year. Pag sinabi natin last year, it means nangyari to 1 year before this one. Pero pag sinabi nating in the last year, it means 365 days ago until now. Alam ko nakakalito ito talaga. Pero, I will explain it to you the best way that I can. Okay, so sa given example na to, I went to Mexico last year. Right now, it's February 18, 2026. Okay? Ito yung petsa natin ngayon. So, if I went to Mexico last year, it means anytime in between January to December 2025. Hindi mo pwedeng galawin yan. January to December 2025. Hindi naka-specify kung kailan, pero since sinabi ko na I went to Mexico last year, well, it's safe to say na from January to December 2025, I was in Mexico. Hindi lang naka-indicate kung kailan talaga. You got it? Now, ang difference niya sa in the last year, ibig sabihin nito from some point between 365 days and now. So, if Feb 18, 2026 now, meaning Feb 18, 2025 to Feb 18, 2026. Okay? So, pag sinabi kong I have been to Mexico in the last year, sa pagitan niya ng Feb 18 to 2025 to Feb 18, 2026, which is 365 days. Okay? Some point between 365 days ago and now. Pero yung first example na sentence, wala siyang kasamang 2026. Basta January to December 2025. Last year lang. Last year yon. Pero hindi mo na pwedeng isama yung January, yung, basta ano lang siya, January to December 2025. Okay? Pero itong Feb 18 to 2025 to Feb 18, 2026, it means, yan yung possible dates na nandun ako sa Mexico last year. I know it's a little bit confusing, but I think, I hope that you got my point. Okay? And we will end with this one. Duration from past until now, non-continuous verbs. With non-continuous verbs and non-continuous uses of mixed verbs, we use the present perfect to show that something started in the past and has continued up until now. Okay, I have had a cold for 2 weeks. So, ibig sabihin lang yan, hindi pa siya magaling. 2 linggo na siyang may cold. At sabi nga dito, has continued up until now. Hanggang ngayon, I have a cold. I have had a cold for 2 weeks. Naku, pag ganyan na yung cold mo, magpa-check up ka na. Baka mauwi sa pneumonia and ayaw natin yon because pneumonia is actually fatal. Am I right, Mariella? Okay. She has been in England for 6 months. Ibig sabihin na to, 6 months na siyang nasa England at nandun pa rin siya hanggang ngayon. Okay? Mary has loved chocolate since she was a little girl. Hindi pa rin to natatapos. Hanggang ngayon, gusto pa rin niya ang chocolate. Because when we use the present perfect tense, it expresses that something started in the past and has continued up until now. Okay? Ganun lang siya kasimple, guys. Any questions before we officially bid goodbye to everyone? Okay, I'm hoping that you learned something from today's lecture. And thank you so much for staying until we finish the very last slide. I hope to see you again within the week. And yes, magiging face-to-face na yung classes natin. Today was just an isolated case because of some unexpected circumstances. But then again, our schedule for tomorrow is one-on-one coaching. Please do wait for announcements at saka yung mga um hindi pa nagpapa-coach. Please, I really, really. Yung lecture. I'm sorry. Pag kasi face-to-face charity, ang lectures natin, 9 a.m. siya nagsa-start. But you can watch the replay though. Okay? Yun talaga siya kasi yun na yung naging schedule. Isolated case lang talaga yung ngayon because there was an unexpected conflict with schedules. But then again, bear with us with the changes, and we apologize for any inconvenience that it caused you. Pero parang hindi naman din inconvenience yun kay Charity kasi naka-attend siya ng live session finally. Okay? So yeah, I encourage you to do your mock test twice a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I also encourage you to attend one-on-one coaching sessions for speaking test. It's done every Thursday, but every time I'm at the office, I would gladly accommodate you after the lecture. So that's it. See you within the week, and Aja, keep doing well on your IELTS review. Bye.